The challenge that Jesus gave to his disciples when they told him there were hungry people was, you give them something to eat. What they didn't realise that was 5 loaves and 2 fish. We're going to, through the miracle, feed that multitude that day. And my call was, you give them something to eat. So there was no turning back then. That was it. I knew that I had to fulfil that calling.
Manna community is about helping people on life's journey. So when you engage with Manna, it doesn't matter whether you've got a faith or no faith, or you could have had a bad experience with faith. We're interested in you as a person. And Manna was founded by Alison and Grace, and it was really a sort of a point at which we realised we needed to go out there intentionally.
And it's all about food and being able to share food. In 2016, the council let us use a training kitchen as a pop-up cafe. Then got another asset, the Bentley Pavilion, where we did create another cafe, and that was going really well. And then in March 2020, as we all know, COVID hit, and so we turned everything around and decided to take food out, creating meals that go out every week to the vulnerable and isolated in our communities.
I'm Sue, I'm a retired care worker. I've got lots of health problems, and I'm grateful for this wonderful help from Manna. They're helping me tremendously. I mean, especially with lockdown and people not be going out to cafes and pubs for meals. It's having that contact 3 days a week as well, that human contact. So we're not feeling so isolated. It's lovely, all the home-cooked food they do and treats. It's like Christmas. Every time they come, it's like Christmas.
Whenever you set a table in a cafe or in any context, whenever people come together around that table, they're immediately on a level playing field.
So we like to think about giving people, a hand up rather than a hand out. In reality, people aren't looking for religion. They're not looking for doctrine or any theology. People are looking for hope. And through, following the life of Jesus, you can find that hope.
I feel immensely proud of the team. They're amazing. I have an amazing team. And also just feel very blessed by what we're able to do in partnership with a much higher calling, because God is a feeder too, and he longs to reach his children. So sometimes he'll ask one of his other children to do that, and that is how I see what I do.
I think we all have to admit, no matter where we are and what age we are, life can be difficult, and it has its challenging times. And I think we are committed and passionate about saying, well, actually, life can be a lot easier if we do it together. I think my hope for the future is that we can see that cross-connection between commerce and community, between business and the voluntary sector. That, in a sense, there's nothing wrong with wealth creation, and there's nothing wrong with capitalism, but there's everything wrong with greed. My hope and wish would be that more and more people would join that journey of creating something for everyone.
For me, my hope and dream now is to create peace and also continue to feed people. I will always have to do that, I think.